just because a person's Hey everyone, I'm Drew Geraci, cinematographer, photographer, and AI advocate. And before we jump into things, I want to put a little disclaimer at the beginning of this course. Because AI is changing on a near weekly or even daily basis, some of the information provided here might change completely before this course is even released. With that being said, I will update these videos as new technology, new models, and new information is released. It's nearly impossible to keep up with how quickly the AI market changes, but everything in this course will be general enough to be relevant years from now. So with that, welcome to Chapter 1, What is Ethical AI? If you've opened social media, watched the news, or even scrolled through your favorite meme page in the last year, you know AI is everywhere. But here's the thing, in visual arts, AI isn't just a trend, it's a tool. And like any powerful tool, how we use it matters. So today we're going to break down what AI in the creative world actually is, why ethics around it are so important, and how you can make sure that the work that you do stays innovative and responsible at the same time. So first, let's clear the air. When we talk about AI in visual arts, we're not talking about a single magic robot artist sitting somewhere cranking out masterpieces. We're talking about a bunch of different types of technologies. For example, we have generative image models like Midjourney and Halio that can create visuals from text prompts, which can go from looking like abstract artwork to ultra realistic photo replications. We also have AI editing assistants. Think Photoshop's generative fill or Lightroom's AI masking. All of these tools help you work faster and smarter, while small components of AI, these tools help with your workflow and ultimately help produce better content as a result. And last, we have video generators like Flow or Runway ML that can turn a written idea into moving images or even animate scenes from a still image that you previously shot. Here's the big takeaway. AI doesn't have to replace your creative voice, it can help amplify it. Imagine being a filmmaker and using AI to pre-visualize a tricky scene, test camera angles, or even fill in background extras you couldn't afford to hire. That's the power it has, so as long as you use it right. Now the ethics part. This is where it gets real. Three big words to remember when we talk about ethics is transparency, consent, and authorship. Transparency means letting your clients or audience know when AI is being used. If you use generative fill to replace a cloudy sky with a sunset, just say so. Consent means respecting privacy when using reference material. Just because a person's photo is online doesn't mean that you can feed it into an AI model for your project. And authorship is about taking ownership of your creative decisions, even if AI helped. You're the storyteller, not the algorithm. Think of AI as an assistant who can help carry your gear, but you're still the director. Here's where things can get messy, and I'm speaking directly to copyright and intellectual property. Right now, laws are scrambling to keep up. If AI creates something, who owns it? You, the AI company, the person who work it trained on? There's no universal answer yet, so you need to protect yourself. And deepfakes. They're not just funny internet gags anymore. Imagine a brand using AI to put a celebrity's face in an ad without permission. That's not only unethical, it's potentially illegal. Our rule here, if it manipulates identity without consent, it's off the table. Let's look at two quick hypothetical examples. An example of responsible AI could be a documentary team using an AI generator to restore damaged archival footage. They disclosed the process, got consent from the footage owners, and made something historically valuable that would have been impossible to do otherwise. For an irresponsible case use, picture a social media campaign using AI generated images of happy customers for a testimonial reel that doesn't actually exist, and they don't disclose it in the reel. If people found out, trust in the brand would be dropped overnight. Both teams used AI, but one kept trust, the other lost it. The difference is ethics. So how do you decide what's okay? Well, build your own AI ethics code. Here's a quick framework. Be honest. If AI touched the work, just say so. Protect privacy. Don't use personal likenesses or data without permission. And value originality. Use AI to enhance, not to copy. Think about audience trust. If truth came out about your process, would you still be proud about it? This isn't about being perfect, it's really just about making conscious, informed choices. The technology is not going anywhere. Your responsibility is to make sure that your work remains creative and credible enough, which is why we're here today. So in this chapter, we've seen that AI is like any other tool, a paintbrush, a camera, an editing suite, but with far more reach and power. The ethics you set now will shape your reputation for years to come. In the next chapter, we're going to dive into where AI can fit into your workflow, and I promise you, you're going to leave with some time-saving, jaw-dropping ideas. See you there, and thanks for joining me in this chapter.